more than what, 200 years.
Yeah.
It used to be the imperial capital of the country. So we already see the walls of Peter and Paul's fortress.
What's that? What did we see?
The fortress,
Ah, okay. Where? I didn't see.
the red one.
Ah. Fortress.
Fortress.
Okay.
It is a defense construction.
Yeah, yeah.
Fortress.
Yeah, yeah.
Since Saint Petersburg was founded on the land which used to be the part of the Sweden kingdom, we needed to protect them. The Swedes wanted to get it back,
Oh.
but the fortress
So you're saying this used to be part of Sweden?
for 90 years.
Is that 90?
90
90?
years.
Wow. Interesting.
So, yes, but nevertheless, the fortress never participated in any military campaign. That's why it is so well preserved. Now the fortress serves as an open-air museum of the history and culture of St. Petersburg. It has plenty of the state museums inside. Among them, the most significant are Petersburg Cathedral, one of the earliest cathedrals of St. Petersburg, and the political prison. These two museums we intend to visit today during our tour. Now we need to cross the street and find ourselves on the bridge, which will lead us to the tiny island called Hare Island.
Really? It's almost in 10 minutes. Which museum you're talking about?
I'm talking about Peter and Paul's Cathedral.
Ah, Peter and Paul is just one museum.
It's a cathedral, a church,
Ah, okay.
and the political prison. So we also are going to see one of the oldest editions of St. Petersburg called the Midday Shot.
Yeah.
There's a blank shot from one of the cannons situated on the walls of Petersburg fortress, which is performed every day. What is the significance of this blank shot? I will tell you a little bit later.
This is Neva River.
Yes,
It's all covered with ice.
of course.
I was in Moscow. The Moscow River is also covered with ice. I couldn't see anything.
On the bridge across one of the branches of the Neva River, not River. We are going to attend the tiny island where the fortress is situated. The island's name is Hare Island. Hare, you know, the animal.
Yeah.
It's a kind of translation of the was the banks of Neva River. You can see the man who managed to escape the flood. In order to make your wish come true, toss a coin.
What is that?
It's an.
I will toss. I have a coin.
You're welcome to do it if you like.
Where? Where I will throw?
If you manage to
It's okay.
leave your coin somewhere near
That rabbit?
the rabbit, the hare.
I will throw now, okay?
You're welcome. It's not so easy. Yes. I performed it many times and never succeeded.
Yeah.
So,
What do you call that bridge?
it is called Trinity Bridge because on this embankment there used to be Trinity Church, the Holy Church, which gave the name to the bridge. It was constructed in the early 20th century. It was a French project of the Bastillon Company and a very important and significant political event about the negotiations of Russia and France. So we can see the date on the gate 1714. It's the date of the finishing of the construction of the fortress, but the construction itself started at 1703. The foundation of the fortress was 16th of May 1703. It's considered to be the birthday of the city called Saint Petersburg because it's the first construction which was created in the city in order to protect this newly gained land from Swedes. The fortress was built very rapidly. According to the first project, it was wooden and earthen, but very soon the walls started to be replaced. They built it with bricks.
So this is the Peter and Paul fortress. We're about to enter.
So now we need to apply to the info center in order to get the tickets to museums we are going to attend. So we the island is called Hare. Hey, you know why I'm having the theme of hares is here the sculptures very the island through the additional defense construction, which is called Ravelin. The fortress has two ravelins called after the father and elder brother of Peter the Great, Alexis Ravelin and his John Ravelin. You can see just in front of us so-called gala gate, created with different material. It's called limestone, and these beautifully decorated gates were created to commemorate the victory of Peter the Great in Northern War against Greece and his marriage. So you can see the balconies above depict the scene of representation of the victory of Peter the Great over Swedish King Charles XII. You can see also the double-headed eagle,
Yeah.
the imperial crown, and the scepter and orb, and the St. George on the shield is in his chest as well. It is our common state symbol. If you take a look at our local criminal passport, you will also see the double-headed eagle. It symbolizes the expanse of the country, the lands, which are both situated in Europe and Asia. So that's why the eagle has two hands. Each of them looks in the opposite
Ah, okay.
St. George is the patron of
Yeah.
the imperial family.
Yeah.
On the niches on the both sides of the gates, you can see two goddesses. One of them, the right one, is the Greek goddess of wisdom. She is called Athena, and usually depicted in armory because she is also the goddess of the fair war, wisdom, and arts and crafts. So very good representation of all Peter the Great's reforms. The lady situated on the niche to the left is the Roman goddess of the war called Belon. She has the mirror which helps her to look backward. It is a kind of a symbol of here. And the snake in her hands also is a symbol of the wisdom. Let's apply to the map direction in order to have an idea how Peter Imposed fortress looks. What is the went through the gate and now find ourselves somewhere here. So you can see the fortress itself is an elongated hexagon with 6 bastions. Each of them has bastions are the pointed defense constructions with plenty of holes for the cannons. Very useful type of defense construction created in 17th century in Western Europe. Very helpful to make the gun shots in all the directions. Let's find the island. So all the ships of the enemy fleet, which were suspected to come just from here, they couldn't escape. Going this way, escape this island. So the island itself has a very useful defense position.
Oh, this is an island.
Yes,
We are here now.
yes,
We are surrounded by water.
right.
Oh.
You know, map is very useful to understand.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
This is where we crossed a while ago, right?
right
So what do you call this island again?
here.
Can you
here's
spell it
island.
for me?
Hare. Hare.
Hair.
It's here.
That's why there's a hair outside.
Right.
Okay, okay.
So we already passed additional defense construction called Bradley.
Yeah.
Fortress itself is not construction, is pointed defense position called bastions.
Yeah.
Each of the bastions has its own name. Two nearby bastions are called Sovereign Bastion
And
to Peter the Great's memory, and Menshikov Bastion. Menshikov, Alexander Menshikov, was the closest friend and associate of Peter the Great, and the first governor of St. Petersburg. He undertook the construction of this bastion. The central bastion is called Naryshkin Bastion. Naryshkins are the family of Peter the Great's mother, so his relative. This bastion is called Trubetskoy Bastion. Trubetskoy is the Nikita Zotov was the first teacher of Peter the Great in one of his closest lands, as Golovkin, the most protected land. From the land, from the big land, there is, from the Petersburg side, there is additional defense construction, which is called a core, because it consists of one bastion and two semi-bastions, and its shape resembles a crown.
Yeah.
Now this artificial island is housed by the artillery museum. So the Petersburg fortress itself was created according to the Western European technologies and was one of the most well made fortresses ready to repel any kind of attack. It is equipped with different structures. One of them I'm going to show you. It is a secret passage. Secret passage in order to give you the idea how the fortress looks inside.
Yeah.
The fortress was equipped with two secret passages on the both sides of the fortress. They were created to make some night attacks
Yeah.
to the enemy camp. And since the fortress itself never participated in any military campaign, the secret passage was forgotten for several centuries. And we'll find it out in the middle of the train station. Доброе утро. Наши клиенты почему-то пропустили письма. Ну, вы умеете, конечно, просто я вам даю один билет на туда. Да, там второй тоже есть. У вас приложение? Stone materials very expensive these days. Despite the buildings themselves, they look very modest. The stone materials they are created by wood, they're very expensive. The last one is the engineer's office. Engineers who developed the plans of the city, St. Petersburg is created according to the plan, used to go for a walk just here. The city itself was also built with so-called model houses. There were four types of different model houses for common citizens. They were the wooden houses, the houses merchants, modest but stone ones, the houses nobility, usually two-story buildings, and the houses for, I don't know, very outstanding people. So we have only one of them. Our government. So it's a engineer house, now and the owner of the house is the house. So because it was used to keep the guns, army of the fortress in this building. Now it houses so-called wax museum and one of the cafeterias of Petersburg's fortress. This kind of square is called actually kind of dense square but it was not used for festivities. Just in front of us, we can see the guard's house, where the soldiers and officers of the fortress regiment used to serve their penalties. One of the penalties, hands and feet, but he really had a very strange appearance. He was.
What is his name again?
Peter the Great.
Oh, the founder. Oh, okay.
Usually, if you already attended the St. Isaac Cathedral, the Synod Square, the beautiful horse monument, bronze horseman, it is the same personality.
Yeah, but I saw his bronze horseman. He looks different.
Right. That's why I tell you that it is the most unusual monument.
Unusual, yes.
We are really got used to that kind of look. So Peter the Great really had a very unusual appearance. He was extremely tall, even for nowadays, 2 meters and 4 centimeters tall.
Yeah.
At the same time,
Really?
like a basketball player. Yes, at the same time, he had the very long hands and feet, and was a small head. By the way, the head of this monument was created according to the death mask. It is most authentic part of the monument. But of course, the sculpture Michael Shumyakin is he made the structures of the body of the emperor look even more unusual than it used to be.
And the other long fingers.
Because tourists scratch it for luck. They used to climb the knees of the emperor.
Really?
Yes. Before, that's why there was put a railing to prevent tourists to do it. Because monuments started to put them. Supplying the royal mint with all the necessary materials. And he also made all the necessary activities for the burial ceremonies which took place, which were performed in St. Paul's Cathedral. St. Paul's Cathedral was created during the reign of Peter the Great. It started with the Great. The first construction was the belfry, beautiful multi-tiered belfry, which was applied by the clock, and a very interesting musical instrument which is called carillon. Carillon, half of this instrument looks like an organ. It also has such a kind of part, but it is connected not with pipes like an organ, but with the bells. You can see the bells ringing.
Yeah.
So the carillon works each quarter of an hour and usually plays kind of motif of the 2 melodies. One is called God Bless the Emperor, another one is called Let Glory Bless the Emperor, something like that. But now it is played by the musician. Very nice. So we will also hear the music of the carillon when we will attend the ceremony of the Black Torch. So we'll leave this place. Take a look at this beautiful pavilion. It was created during the reign of the Empress Catherine the Great as a museum of the only one exhibit. This exhibit was a kind of boat of Peter the Great, which started his love with fleets. You know, he discovered this boat when he was a teenager. He ordered to be fixed and started to fortress itself never participated in military campaign, but very soon gained some extra significances, pieces of significance. There was transferred the royal mint, there was created one of the oldest cathedrals of the city, which started to serve as the burial place of the Romanov dynasty. And here on the casemates and later on the special constructions, so-called secret houses, started to serve the penalties, confinement, the political prisoners.
I thought it's real. I thought it's a real person.
Oh, it's a wax figure. That one is also wax. It's the Museum of Torture Machines. Plenty of interesting and significant people used to spend here their confinement as a political prisoners,
Like who?
like son of Peter the Great, Prince Alexei, for instance.
They were detained here for what reason? I mean,
He was suspected by having. So he was suspected to organize a conspiracy against father because he was against his reforms. So he was sentenced to death here, but he died earlier because of the wounds he got after torture. Because those days the judgment was followed by torture using torture machines. In the 19th century, we are going now to the political prison, which was built here on the 70s in the 19th century during the reign of the Emperor Alexander II. During the reign of this emperor here in Russia, we organized plenty of revolutionary organizations. Most of them tried to kill the emperor and the members of the government, royal government, and that's why the government had to deal with them. So, several days before, there was plenty of snow. Now all the snow is melting. So this prison served as a political prison, the main political prison of the Russian Empire from 1872 to 500 people have passed through this prison. The inmates of this prison, and they will never, they will know, escaping. And on the opposite showcase, you can see the equipment, the clothes of convicts. The political prison served as a place where the members of revolutionary parties taken by the government were kept during the judgment. After the last vote of the judgment, they were in the prison in order to be sent to some flag called used. And from the walls of the Navrishkin bastion, every day is performed so-called blank shot. It will be performed in 8 minutes.
This is still part of the prison, right?
No, the prison is only...
Where? That one.
That's correct.
The one painted in yellow or something.
Yes. Now, the rooms inside the walls of the fortress are used for the museum, walkers, for storage of the museum objects, and so on.
Yeah. How do you say this place in? You say it's Hare Island. In Russian, what do you call it?
Zayec. It's a translation of the Finnish word called tower. Okay, tower, and our main symbol of navy, flag called used. And from the walls of the Navrishkin bastion, every day is performed so-called blank shot. It will be performed in 8 minutes.
This is still part of the prison, right?
No, the prison is only...
Where? That one.
That's correct.
The one painted in yellow or something.
Yes. Now, the rooms inside the walls of the fortress are used for the museum, walkers, for storage of the museum objects, and so on.
Yeah. How do you say this place in? You say it's Hare Island. In Russian, what do you call it?
Zayec. It's a translation of the Finnish word called... Let's take some comfortable position. The walls of the fortress facing Never River has a looking area. Very nice one, but probably in such a kind of weather. This pavilion was created for the rest time, have tea or coffee, because the walking area was created here before the revolution. It was used by the members of the royal family who walked this nice panoramic view. And later it was used to keep all the keys of the fortress gates.
Yeah.
So from here, from that very direction, you can see the two cannons created in the 70s of the 20th century. Every day they perform so-called blank shot, which is considered to be one of the oldest St. Petersburg traditions. And originally there were two blank shots, midday and midnight, and they marked the end of one walking day and the start of another one, because the city during the reign of Peter the Great was created to 22 hours a day, all day long. In the middle of the 19th century, the midday shot became there was only the midday shot, which became a kind of the main naval tradition shared by St. Petersburg, Vladivostok, Kronstadt and Sevastopol. It was made in order to give the ship Only St. Petersburg and Vladivostok still perform the midday shot as a tradition. Here, in the walls of the Petersburg fortress, also used to be a kind of signal system which warned the citizens about the fires, floods, some extreme situations, and some events of the royal family. Now, you see the ceremony of the blank shot started to be performed. You can see one of the hints of the city, Soviet hymn. After it, we will hear the sounds of the carillon on the Yes, the blank shot is
One only?
One only.
Thank
But
God I
actually-
managed to capture that.
It is a really nice experience.
Okay.